Hey guys, it's Phil here, and we are back for another special interview. That's right. These interviews are coming out hot and heavy lately because we got a huge event coming up in Corbin, Kentucky, the Super Bowl of Wrestling, taking place August the 22nd. Tickets on sale now at amwrestling.com. We have the former, but not former for long, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling champion Marty Clay with us. Marty, how you doing today?
Doing good, man. Like you said, I'm fired up. We got the Super Bowl of Wrestling in less than 2 weeks now. We've got the AMW Super Bowl of Wrestling, where, like you said, I'm a two-time former AMW champion. August 22nd, I'm looking to make that a three-time AMW champion. And not only that, I get to beat up Wes Barker and Murphy Coskin in the same night. So that's going to be a fun one.
We will get to that match in just a little bit. First off, for people who don't know you, you've been wrestling in Kentucky for a while now. You started in high school. Like You're one of those guys. You're one of the exceptions in Kentucky. Usually people don't get started till later because we have a commission. You have to be 18.
Yeah.
You got lucky that your basketball coach was a wrestler, so you could start the day you turned 18.
Yeah. My junior year, John Noble, who's going to be the host at the Super Bowl of Wrestling, he came in to coach Breathitt High School in basketball my junior year there, and he was noticing, man, I was wearing a wrestling shirt pretty much every day in high school, a different wrestling shirt. And we just started talking about wrestling. He told me, he's like, man, when you turn 18, and it's what I always wanted to do. And I knew that somehow, some way I was going to be a pro wrestler. And it was kind of like destiny that John Noble ended up coming to Breathitt to coach basketball. And anybody who knows John Noble knows how damn good he is at pro wrestling. So he helped me get started, introduced me to Kyle Maggard, Eddie Brown, and all the guys at AMW. And now here we are, 7 years later. And I've been lucky. I've been able to do some cool things. Been all over the world, and just keep honing my craft, trying to do what I can. It's a crazy world.
It is a very crazy world. It's a crazy world of wrestling business too. It's like there's always it changes every day. It's one of the businesses that no matter whatever's going on tomorrow, today is going to be completely tomorrow different. Especially in independent wrestling. I mean, independent wrestling continues to grow, and you're getting bigger shows in different spots. Like, if you asked me, would we be having the Super Bowl of Wrestling in Corbin a few years ago, I would have probably said no.
Right. I remember starting out, it was like we would do monthly TV tapings at the Miller Family Fun Center, and we still did the schools, we did the school events, stuff like that. But like AMW being in an arena is awesome because it's like crazy growth that I don't know if anybody 7 years ago, 10 years ago, when AMW first started, would have envisioned an event in a building like the Corbin Arena where we're looking to sell thousands of tickets. It's almost unheard of on the independent level.
Especially in like southeastern Kentucky. And you're somebody who's from the area. What does it mean to be able to put on a show like that? One, you get to do this in your hometown a lot. Like, I mean, you had one of the wildest cage matches where literally the cage is trying to come down on you because you guys are going so hard. What does that mean to you?
It means everything, man. Like I'll talk to a lot of the boys who never get to wrestle live in front of their parents or their siblings or their best friends. And it's like, I've got to do that now multiple times. And it's always a packed house and the people are going crazy. And it's just like one of the coolest things ever. Like we'll be back in Jackson in September and I can't wait. Hopefully I'm walking in. I'm going to do everything I can to be walking in as the AMW champion again.
Yeah, I'd never been to Jackson before that match.
Really?
And because like it's not off I-75.
No.
So like if you don't know where you're going, so like I was in London and I was like, I'd literally decided that day, I was like, I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna miss this. So like I'm in London and then it takes me through Booneville.
Yeah.
And over the mountain. And I'm like, I'm gonna die going to watch an indie show in Kentucky. And then I got there and like that building, that gym was packed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was awesome, man.
And you like now last time you all had Rhino and Heath in the house. This time you're gonna have Brian Myers. So that's pretty cool. But let's get back to the Super Bowl of wrestling. You guys are going to be on Triller TV. Justin, well, I got the spoiler. You guys found out about it on the podcast, but Appalachian Mountain Wrestling just announced while we're on air that they will be on Triller TV. So if you're not in the area and can't watch it, make sure you can watch it on Triller. Triller is the home of several huge wrestling shows, several huge events. They are the home of GCW, one of the top independent promotions there is. So now you can also watch AMW, the Super Bowl wrestling, on Triller TV. And then it will, after 30 days, be moved over to Triller Plus as well, so that you can watch it if you have a Triller Plus subscription as well. So that's breaking news that I wanted to get out to you guys, that will be available if you're not in the area. And we know not everybody can make it out, but if you can, tickets are still on sale. They're at 25% off until the day of the show. Tickets are moving though, so you don't want to miss out on that. The house is getting full. The front row is gone. The second row, I think there might be one or two seats, but they're definitely not together if they are. So if you want to, this is a great event to bring out your friends and family. What does getting the chance to be on a show with someone like FTR and the Good Brothers, like, that is a huge opportunity?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Like, I was talking to some of the trainees at AMW and some of the boys, like, having those guys there, it's going to bring eyes that may not have been on us, that may not know who Marty Clay is. It's going to bring those new eyes in, and then it's my job to impress them and make them keep following Marty Clay and seeing what I'm doing, and hopefully build a new fan base. You know, I mean, we're talking the Corbin Arena, we're talking thousands of people, and a lot of them there to watch FTR and Good Brothers for the last time. But hopefully, after they watch that whole event, now they're wanting to see what Marty Clay is going to be doing, and they follow me and travel all over, watch it on pay-per-view when they can. Just, you know, hopefully it's a good opportunity to build a whole new fan base and bring some more people into what AMW is doing.
Yeah, I think this is a huge opportunity, especially for you younger guys, to show what you've got. Yeah. And what bigger match for the future of the company than this three-way match? I mean, you got three guys who have been working their asses off in AMW. You got your cousin, and you got Murphy. So this has been a storyline that's been building for a while. Not only has it been building a while, it kind of got escalated in Corbin the last time you were there.
Yeah.
So if you've been to a show before, you know that you were a tag team with Wes, your cousin, Wes Barker.
Yeah.
What was it like tagging with him for so long? Because like you were the champion, but also a very active tag team together.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. You know, I was excited when Wes said he was planning on coming down to America. Like, some people may not know, he's from Canada, 9 hours north of Vancouver. He's from a little town called Prince George. He's a long ways away. So for him to want to come to America to compete in AMW, and we threw the idea around and decided we were going to tag, you know, when we could. I told him, hey, I'm the AMW champion. I'm going to have a lot of singles matches too. But we did what we could, and we stayed pretty active, and it was awesome, you know, because it's like you don't really have a lot of true friends, and you definitely don't have a lot of family in the business of professional wrestling. And I thought I had that with Wes, but it turns out he's not not much of a family member. He got bit by the jealous bug and did what he did. And I thought in the cage match when he found out that Dead Man's Curve would lay him down, I figured that was it for him. And he would go on and do his thing and let me keep doing mine. But then he had to screw me out of my match with Nick Nemeth, which, in my opinion, is the biggest AMW title defense so far. I think the Super Bowl of Wrestling, there's more on the line in this title match coming up than there's ever been in a title match in AMW.
And during that screw job, Lord Murphy Coskin was able to become the champion due to the same night as your cage match, winning a ladder match for the opportunity to cash in for the title. It's been a story arc that, like, this has been a story going on all year. So if you've not been watching Showdown 1, I recommend going back and checking out some of those episodes. They are on YouTube. You can follow from the beginning until the 22nd the dynamic, and it's kind of like it's all been weaving its way to the Super Bowl of Wrestling. Not only that, right before you lose the belt, you were tagging with Murphy.
Yeah. He said that he would offer me the same deal he made with Stan, which was if he decided to cash in, he would tell the office, tell me, and we would have a singles match in the ring like men. And you can't take anything away from Wes and Murphy. Like you both said, they both work hard. They're both very talented in the ring. But as far as the character of Murphy and Wes compared to the character of me, Murphy aligns himself with New South. Wes has to. Wes is he's so jealous that he's not really aligned with anybody. He's all about he's all about screwing over anybody he can. But Murphy, he acts like he's this big tough man, but then he aligns himself and has 5 guys backing him up at all times and joins Tony Presley. And I knew Murphy was low down. I knew he wasn't to be trusted, and I never fully trusted Murphy, but I didn't think he would bow down to Tony Presley and join them and, do it the way he did it. And to be fair, he didn't cash in on me. He cashed in on Nick Nemeth. And that would have been fine had he not aligned himself with New South Wrestling and then run around bragging like he really accomplished something. That's what rubs me the wrong way about that situation.
So let's talk a little bit. You did have the opportunity to wrestle Nick Nemeth, formerly Dolph Ziggler, in what probably would, would you agree that's probably one of your biggest profile matches of your career so far?
Yeah, for sure. He's a guy who was WWE champion. I think, was it 2 or 3 times? I know multiple times he was a WWE champion.
He's a Triple Crown winner. Like, he's won it all.
Yeah, he's been and done it all. He's been everywhere. He's won everything.
The current TNA champion.
Current TNA world champion. I think that's his 2nd time winning that title. He's cocky, but he is exactly what he says he is. He is undeniably one of the best professional wrestlers.
What's something you learned being in the ring with him?
Man, so much stuff. That's a hard one to answer right off the top of my head. I learned how to pace myself, because you could feel in the middle of the match when the gears changed in Nemeth. You know what I mean? Like, you could feel when he was turning it up and really trying to put me down. And I'll be honest, I don't think he would have beat me had it not been for Wes Barker. I think I had him figured out, and I think I would have walked out the AMW champion if Wes Barker hadn't got involved.
That is very true. I mean, you were making the comeback, and all of a sudden, we are where we are, and we're on the road to the big show. There's a convention going on that day. Is there anyone that you are looking forward to seeing yourself at the show?
Oh man, there's so many people. It's like obviously FTR, the Good Brothers, those guys. Those are guys that I looked up to. Teddy Long, everybody
loves
especially
Teddy.
my age. If you're my age, Teddy Long was the general manager. Like that's
Right.
when you hear the words general manager, you think Teddy Long. If you're around my age, we got
I think for the night.
Austin
I think for the night, Juice needs to lose his title to Teddy.
Yeah, well, Kyle Maggard actually live on Facebook last night mentioned that Lemon Juice was going to be in his corner for his match, and his duties were going to be given to Teddy Long for the night.
There we go.
Teddy Long was going to be the AMW GM for the night.
That means who knows what's going to happen. You got to be in the house for it.
But yeah, man, there's so many people. It's like we have people to cater to all audiences. We have legends like Austin Idol, Tatanka, guys like that, and then we have FTR, the Good Brothers, Chris Masters, Teddy Long. Any era, there's legends that come from every era of professional wrestling, and they're all going to be there at the Corbin Arena.
There's definitely something for everybody. Doors open at 1 p.m. to VIP holders. So if you have a floor seat, that means you are a VIP. You get the opportunity to come in at 1 p.m., get your autographs. Tickets are on sale for those as well for FTR and The Godfather. So you can get those now at amwrestling.com. We also have a lot of – there's 5 matches, I think 4 or 5 matches. Me and Juice broke them down. So if you haven't yet, go back and watch that episode. We literally went through every match that's been announced so far, talked about it. So that is available on our channel as well. But if you haven't yet, get those tickets. But also make sure you head over to Pro Wrestling Tees and pick up one of Marty's t-shirts. You said you had some new designs out.
Yep, I just put a new one out. You can go to Pro Wrestling Tees, search Marty Clay. You'll see there's around 10 designs on there. I think I'm not sure the exact number, but I just put a new one out 2 weeks ago, maybe, and it's a really cool one.
So if you haven't yet, head over to Pro Wrestling Tees, get that ordered. That way, you got 12 days. You should get it. I'm saying should because you never know with Pro Wrestling Tees, but you should get it. To be in the house when Marty reclaims his title, and sets up for the next little bit. I did have one last question that is a little different. So you guys do the fair tour.
Oh yeah.
AMW is part of the biggest fair tour in the state of Kentucky. You guys hit more dates than any other wrestling promotion in the state of Kentucky. Do you treat those as a house show or the same way you would any other event?
Man, I treat them all the same. Anywhere I go, you're going to get everything I got. I'm doing everything I can to win the match and give everybody the best show that I can possibly give them and let them see what Marty Clay's all about, whether it be at an arena like the Corbin Arena or at a county fair. If you watch Marty Clay, you're going to get the best showing of Marty Clay that I can give you.
The reason I ask that is I feel like on the fair tours, similar to house shows, it's a little bit more relaxed. You get a little bit more intimate environment. You get a chance.
I would say it's more interactive for sure, because those usually aren't filmed. They're not used for TV.
You get the opportunity to do more crowd work than you might get to on an actual televised event, because let's face it, while you're working to the crowd on a show, you're working to the camera as well.
Yeah.
Because there's just as many, honestly, a lot of times there's more people watching through the lens than they are in the house. That doesn't mean you're not working for the house, but you're working for the crowd as well. I feel like on those house shows, you guys get to have a little bit more fun with the kids. Not house shows, fair tours. You get a different experience, not less of an experience, just a different experience. And those, I think, like if you have kids, that is like the place for these guys to introduce. If people's got kids out there, I think the fair tours are the perfect way to introduce Appalachian Mountain Wrestling to them, because one, you're going to get more interaction with the guys. There's times after the show where you can get an opportunity, and a lot of times it's free.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great opportunity, and you guys have several more dates this fall coming up on the fair.
Actually, this coming week, I'll be in Breckenridge County Thursday and Friday at their fair. And then I'm off Saturday as of right now. And then next Saturday's the big one, man. After that, you know, we've got the Super Bowl of Wrestling next Saturday, the 22nd. So all roads have led to that. It seems like all year long, like you were saying, everything's been leading to that ever since it was talked about. That's been all that everybody at AMW has been thinking about, and that's pretty much took over my mind, especially in the last few weeks. It's been all I've been thinking about, and I'm fired up and I'm ready to go.
So we got that. We also got a couple other dates I wanted to plug for everybody. Following that, you're going to be back in Lexington.
Yeah, well, actually, in between that, we have a couple fairs for AMW that are, I think it's Harlan County the 28th and then Morgan County the 29th. Those may be flip-flopped. Right. I'm not 100% sure.
You guys can check them out on their social medias. All the dates are available. But you do have the house party September 6th at the Lexington Ice Center. Tickets on sale now. That's the first televised event that's going to happen after the Super Bowl of Wrestling, and then back in your hometown. Tickets are on sale now, I believe.
Yep, for King of the Mountains.
So you guys, just because we're at the big show doesn't mean it's the last big show of the year. We are going to continue rolling. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling will continue putting out great products. I'm excited to be in the house to watch for several of those events. If you can check them out, Marty's on the road all the time. He posts where he's going to be on socials. You can see the pictures. Follow Appalachian Mountain Wrestling 9 times out of 10. Marty's going to be on the show. Yeah. He's going to be, I'm going to say 9 times out of 10 because God forbid something happens the one time. It's honestly probably more 99% than 90. Yeah. But so check out that schedule. You can follow Appalachian Mountain Wrestling on all social medias. There's so many. Just Google like there's so many different names. I don't know what they are off the top of my head. So just if they're on them all, just type in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. It's gonna come up.
Yeah.
So and then tickets are available at amwrestling.com. As soon as you get to the website, there's a link at the top of the page to buy your tickets. Tickets are still 25% off and will continue until the day of. If you're in the Corbin area and want to buy in-person tickets, they're available at the Corbin Arena starting.
But the tickets are on sale online only. So if you do want to get them in person, they're going to be full price. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
You're good. Yeah, full price tickets are available at the arena starting today, where it drops on the 11th. On Tuesday the 11th, I don't know what time. Kyle said when he gets there, and they go on sale. So honestly, I would probably go on the 12th. Buy your tickets if you want to buy them in person. That I believe because they're at the arena, you will be able to pay in cash. I'm not positive on that one, so don't quote me. But get those tickets, amwrestling.com. Marty, where can they find you on the internet?
On Facebook, Marty Clay. On Instagram, Marty Clay _. On X, I'm not very active on there. Marty Clay 1. And then on TikTok, Marty Clay Wrestling. So
go follow Marty on all those. Follow AMW. Get those tickets. We want to see you in the house. When you're there, take pictures, share them, tag the fuck out of them. Let everybody know that you were there in the house and you got to see Marty Clay reclaim the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Championship at the Super Bowl of Wrestling in Corbin, Kentucky at the Corbin Arena. I think that's about all we got to say about that. If you haven't yet, like this page, Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we're live again. If you haven't, there are interviews with Kyle Maggard available for you to get caught up on, as well as a full breakdown of the card with Lemon Juice Jones available here on RSRG Entertainment. Marty, thank you for coming on Random Shit, Random Guy, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.